know he was dreaming it. So that's approximately 2, but it emphasizes the machines are in control. You have to realize that digital technology makes you think that you're bigger than the media landscape. So if kids grow up with no landscape sensibility, no sense of a bigger landscape, what have they got? They've got this, and they're texting all the time. I say body means is smaller than landscape or media. So I'm trying to point about the post-McLuhan landscape level. He wrote a book, The Interior Landscape.
So that's where Dobbstown comes in, right there at that point.
Let's hold that. Let me finish it, then I want to see what you mean. So the little things, I call them barnacles or new organs added to you, but you know, and it symbolizes. The kids felt the TV landscape was shrinking, so they allowed the tattoo of the huge television landscape happened to be manifest on their body, so they tattooed their chemical body, and now it's a totally acceptable thing.
They were tattooing in the 40s, all the Navy guys, everybody.
Yeah, the obscure come on, that's subculture. Yeah. You fucking go over, you look at chartered lawyers. Who would have said 25 fucking years ago that the guy running for mayor of a fucking tattoo on his cheek? You know, that's how far it's gone. And then you have the studs, the little jewel, the little crystal, whatever they are, studs, the ears, the tongue, the genitals. What are those studs? They're symbols of the crystal, of the chip landscape, but it's tiny. So the popular fashion of tattooing and studs that, you know, PJ Orange, Psychic TV guy, Genesis the Orange, kind of started as an individual.
Robin Crystal.
What?
Robin Crystal.
Yeah, the massive, I saw him earlier this year, it's interesting, I talked about McLuhan, but you have these massive landscapes, the kids are picking up that they're shrinking, so they don't mind showing that the landscape is now inside me and very tiny. Tattoos and the chip.
Yeah, primitives did that though.
Right, but those are tactile cultures. But they're not doing it with massive media environments. Their reference points is, I don't know what their reference point is. I'm saying it refers to massive media.
McLuhan talked about retribalization.
Yeah, of course he did. Let's bring out, that's old shit. We know all that. I'm not talking about retribalization.
Well, I just can't. I'm having a hard time crossing the metaphor of the tattoos and the piercings as representing television and chip. I can't get that one through my head.
Okay.
It was easy for me to see it as being a retrieval of the retribalized man, which Marshall talked about.
No, he didn't talk about it that way. Your nostalgia. He criticized the neo-sentiment for primitivism and dadaism and cubism. The noble savage from the 18th century got updated by the modern arts, and he says that's all rearview mirror. I'm not talking about we're retrieving actual primitive life. Mass man is not tribal. Okay, so now I'm trying to show you that media landscapes are tiny. He said TV tattoos you. People didn't tattoo themselves on a mass level in the 60s. They tattooed themselves on a mass level in the 90s because the TV landscape became tiny, invisible, and friendly, so we acknowledge that it's in you by showing it on you. All right? So then
how is putting a tattoo on you showing you that
the TV tattoos you.
TV takes the thing, goes right
it tattoos your brain.
And it tattoos your brain.
Yeah.
So that's the tattoo.
Yeah.
So you're saying the expression of people
having a tattoo, showing the tattoo.
After the TV has like shrunk down.
Right.
Like it's no longer tattooing your brain.
It's
TV
visibly.
Is so tiny.
Yeah. So I'll admit that
tiny thing you only watch once in a.
And it's not a problem to tattoo yourself, and it's accepted because you are realizing you are being tattooed or were tattooed. So it's the reason. Yeah, you get it. The previous, you're reading straight through. Robin's coming. Hold it. We don't orgasm yet. There's more. Okay, so it's interesting. He talked about TV tattooing you. Nobody knew that TV was tattooing them.
Who talked? Marshall did?
Oh yeah, he writes that in the 60s. TV tattoos you.
All right.
TT, ta-ta, it's like 22.
Okay, now go through the chip landscape.
So then the chip landscape, tiny and tinier. And you've got a little thing inside yourself, but then we move past the thing as it gets small. So let's show what was inside us, the hidden chip landscape, show it outside, like the tattoo, put it in your nose, lips. Why would people go around sticking these things in them? There's something in their sensory ratio mix that makes them want to express something going on inside them. And the fact is they're externalizing the chip that was inside them.